system in place to keep us in chains. By show of hands, who else is sick and tired aim? 1% trying to keep us small, trying to keep us from getting out. Minimizing the struggles they've caused, saying we're not working hard enough.
We really should stop this fighting. Otherwise, we'll miss the fireworks.
There won't be any fireworks.
And here we go. And welcome, everybody, to Suck It. I am the great and powerful King of Kings, Prince of all that is awesome, Derek. How the fuck is everybody tonight on this Monday, November 30th of the horrible fucking year that has been 2020? Tonight, I am joined again by my brother from another mother, my brother from the great white north, Mr. Keith Tattness McCleary. What's up, dude?
What's cracking?
What's crack-a-lacking, right?
I don't want to nitpick, but you're kind of the brother. Like, I'm the brother from an absent mother because I don't know the bitch. So,
you can claim my mom. She's pretty awesome.
Well, that's dope. I mean, they don't have one. That's cool.
She's a little slutty, but she's awesome.
No. I mean, I ain't mad at it. I don't know shit about mine, so she could be fucking all sorts of shit. Who knows? She could be dead for all I know, to be honest with you.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know shit. So, I mean, it's left for interpretation.
Yeah, I guess it is.
And I'm not trying to call out names or fire shots. I don't know. She could be wonderful. I don't fucking know.
Well, I guess you never will.
No, probably not. I mean, so what are you going to do?
Exactly. What are you going to do?
That's why my documentary was probably so goddamn boring. People are like, he should be so devastated by this. I'm like, what are you going to do?
Yeah, I hear you. So what's been going on, man? I haven't talked to you in a couple days. You've been kind of absent from the world.
Yeah, dude. My bad. I went through some shit that yeah. God damn, how do I address this?
Just talk, man. Just talk.
It's weird. Like it's something. Like, how do I articulate what I'm going through right now?
Yeah.
A lot of people thought it was about my son's anniversary of his passing. It's been a couple years now, and it's been 2 years. And it's like, no, that's not quite it. It was more an internal thing of like, I was a kid that fucking was told every day he would never be shit. Then I became famous, and I fucking became stupid fucking well off, and I did everything, to help my child kind of be comfortable as much as possible with shit that like insurance, like we in Canada we have that great fucking coverage, free healthcare and shit, but there are certain things that just don't translate as like covered. So you got to fight sometimes, and sometimes money helps. So it's like, okay, I did everything I fucking set out to do, and I gave him everything I could. Now what? Now what the fuck do I do?
Yeah.
What do I want? What the fuck? I've talked to my fucking some of my heroes and shit. What do I do now? Like what could I possibly want? Nothing that comes to mind except the most simple shit that money can't fucking buy, that I've done time and time again, where it's like, Jesus Christ, what am I doing with my life? This shit doesn't mean nothing. And then I came to realize I'm at my best career-wise and personally when I'm at someone's throat, when someone makes the mistake of fucking setting me off.
Dude,
And,
I'm the same fucking way.
and then some stupid motherfucker went and did that shit and fucked it up for their whole camp.
Wait. What motherfucker did what, when, how, huh?
Oh, I get to talk about this.
Dude, what happened? I don't even know what happened. Because here's the last thing that I saw. Okay, so the last thing I saw was you were talking about. I think it was Friday or Saturday. You made that post about your son, and I was like, you made the post, and I immediately commented. I don't know if you saw the comment, but you never responded or anything like that. I thought you were pissed at me after I made the comment because it was my normal sense of dark humor. So basically, for those of you who don't follow us on Facebook, Keith made a post about his son, and he was talking about this and his son calling him daddy and all this other stuff. And I, being the dark, humorous asshole brother that I am, made the comment of, well, I can call you daddy and I can give you cuddles if you want. And that was the whole comment. So I thought you were pissed off at me because I hadn't heard from you all fucking weekend. And I was like, oh, shit, I fucked up.
No, dude, I went dark. I have a personal assistant that handles my social media shit.
Well, tell her to fucking respond to me when I make crude and lewd, dark, humorous comments, just to make sure that we're I didn't piss nobody off.
Yeah, dude. Goddamn. I mean, I struggle on this fucking like tightrope of like, don't be that guy that has handlers that fucking deal with your social media and shit. Be as hands-on as you can be with your fucking people.
Yeah.
But then you go through some shit where it's like, I have the luxury of taking that personal time. For those, let me explain, like, for those that like do the shit that I used to do, that 9 to 5 shit, like, you probably get what's called personal time in your salary and your fucking days off and what have you, where you could call in and be like, it's a personal day. It's not a sick day, it's a personal day. Where like I have a family funeral or some shit to go to or something, where you could call it a personal day. It doesn't cut into your sick days or whatever. We don't have that luxury in this industry when you become fucking successful and shit. But when you have people that are meant to, like, they're paid stupid amounts of money to kind of handle the shit that you can only be one person. You can only fucking be in one place at one time. And I hired somebody very fucking important to me. That's been one of my best friends forever, since I've known them anyway. That's always cared about me as a person rather than what I could do for them. And I was like, yo, you're in a fucking like retail job that's going nowhere. You're a model, but that's like, it comes and goes, the money. Let me pay you stupid amounts of money and like you come with me on the road and fucking do all this shit that at the right time, it's like my mind is on my child who's getting worse rather than better. And now I'm like finding I'm scheduled for interviews, radio shows and shit in states that I've never been to. And I'm forgetting all this shit because my mind is fucking like on. I don't want to lose my child.
Yeah.
I fucking need somebody more than ever. And I'm not that guy to say I need somebody's help. So, when I fucking say I need you, I'm not doing you a favor financially as much as you think I am, because I know you. I'm swallowing my pride a little bit and saying I need to give you a job to help me keep focus and stay on track, because it's not like me to not, like, I'm early for everything. It's not like me to forget stuff. And so it's like, okay, here's a job. And so they kept me, on top of shit, and then did all the shit I didn't want to do. And then it was like, I'll take over your social media, because I have one account that's ridiculous. Like, she'll check it and clear it out, and within 5 minutes, it's back to over 100 plus notifications on a slow day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I could never pay attention to all that bullshit.
I fucking do, and it drives me batshit insane.
I can't do it.
If I could afford a personal assistant, I fucking would. But
Oh my God.
dude, between the social media, because I do I do YouTube as well. The fucking the thumbnails and the hashtagging and then this and then that and it's just.
And I don't advertise my goddamn show. I don't want to. I'm like, I don't need to do that because it's already where it's at. And I'm like, it's already bringing me too much fucking attention I don't want. So I don't advertise because then I'm like, you're asking for it then, motherfucker. You know?
See, I advertise.
I don't because I hate it.
I mean, I don't mind it, but you know what I mean? I woke up this morning, and for the first time ever in a 30-day time span of the end of a month, I hit 1 million downloads. So I hit 1 million for October.
Dope.
Hell yeah. It's like 1 million, was like 1 million, like 110 when I woke up this morning or some shit like that.
I loved the idea back in the day when I started this shit a year ago. I was like, I took a hiatus because my son was declining. And that hiatus just dragged out. And I was like, people are so fickle. People are so like ADHD and shit.
Oh,
it
hell yeah.
Doesn't matter what I've done. I'm not relevant anymore. I do this show. I would fucking do backflips if I had 100 listeners that weren't my friends. And I ain't got no goddamn friends. So...
You got me.
Well, yeah, but this is before I knew you.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you're talking about a year ago. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, this is bad. Where it's like, dude, if I had 10 people that know my goddamn self, before all the fame and shit, I would have fucking been like 10 people that know me actually give a fuck about what I'm doing right now. Without it being about what I could do for them financially, I would fucking do backflips.
Yeah.
And I was like, if I get 100 listeners, I still feel like maybe I'm still relevant in some way. Millions of fucking listeners. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. What the fuck?
Fuck you, man. If you got millions and I got 1 million, fuck you.
Oh, dude, like, oh, Jesus Christ. Like, Dublin, Ireland is one of the many places. But
yeah, me too.
But they're so good to me because I'm Irish heritage. I think that they're super nice. And they know I'm coming out there. But India has been recently catching up, which is funny.
India, really?
Yeah, dude, they've been all up on my shit.
Let's see. Let me pull up mine because now I'm kind of curious.
But I'm all up, like, the U.S., California of all parts.
Yeah.
Has been all up on my shit.
I'm 90% U.S., then 3% Canada, 2% Australia, and then a little bit everywhere else. But United States, Canada, and Australia.
You're welcome from Canada. I'm that 3%, you fuck.
Dude, I've got listeners in Japan. Woohoo! Shout out to Japan.
Yeah, dude. I've literally hit. Now this worries me. I'm not bragging. This fucking worries me. I literally have been heard in Jerusalem multiple times, and I'm like, they want me dead because I say shit that they would never approve of. If I was in front of them, they would have like a basket of stones.
Dude, that's how I feel. I just looked. I said I have listeners in Turkey.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Fucking Turkey.
I don't know what goes on there, but I know in like.
Oh, I can tell you right now. I know exactly what them bitches are doing in Turkey. The same thing that my fucking ancestors are doing in Syria. They're they're fucking shit up, man. See, I just caused an international fucking war right there just by doing that. Look at that shit.
And I'm proud to be a part of this show.
Because you have the honor of being on the show with the great and powerful King of Kings, Prince of all that is awesome, the great Derek. That is what you have the honor of being on right now. So whatever international incident I cause, you know damn well it's going to be a fucking shit show that we get to talk about online.
I'm pretty sure people hate me at this
I know
point.
people hate me.
Oh, Jesus.
Isn't it fun?
I get offended though when people hate someone because of me. So you kind of made me think that like you got beef because I kept everyone under my shit.
Well, I don't know if I do or don't, but because I haven't been called out, I haven't had any conversations or anything like that. I just know that some of the things that were supposed to happen haven't happened, and there was some stuff that was reliant on a certain person that never came through. So it is what it is. I don't know if that was the direct relation to this or not.
That's their MO. They make a lot of empty promises, and then when day of comes, oh, they had to reschedule.
Yeah, see, it wasn't like that though.
Oh,
There was something else. We won't go into it now, just because I don't know the whole story. So you know.
that's why I don't want to call out names because I don't.
Yeah.
Want
So, all right. In a roundabout way, tell me what happened to where you went, why you went dark this weekend.
Okay. I don't think I have to go a roundabout way about it because I'm not going to call out names because it has nothing to do with those motherfuckers.
Oh, okay.
They're not on my radar. Fuck them.
Yeah.
They're nobody. So, I know people think, oh, because I got beef with them and whatever, that has anything. Nah, not even. It was a weird like realization moment for me where it was kind of okay, you became successful to the point of ridiculousness. Like you became fucking stupid successful in spite of being told your whole goddamn life that you will never be shit because nobody believes in you, whatever. For a while in my life, I guess I believed it too. I mean, Jesus Christ, how are you not supposed to believe that? When you fucking hear it your whole life. So
Yeah, I was the same way. Same way.
Right. So I was like, okay, I believe that bullshit for quite some time. But then you have a child that you don't expect to be born with a terminal condition or whatever, and you're just like, nah, fuck everything everybody ever said. I gotta be fucking successful.
Yeah.
I gotta make him proud. I gotta fucking, do all sorts of shit. And I just did. But then I exceeded everything I could possibly expect. I became friends with all these fucking famous people that I grew up watching do their thing and whatever. Like all my heroes are friends of mine. It's like, what the fuck could I possibly want out of life at this point that I haven't done? Like, what more do you want?
I got one.
It's gonna be fucked up, but
no, it's not. This is dead serious. We're making a fucking movie next summer, bitch.
Well, yeah, I mean that's dope.
That's what you want next. Holy shit! Me and you on the same fucking camera doing this shit.
All right, I'll give you that. That's why I set it up.
This shit is gonna be dope.
I know, and I feel fucking yeah. I got to do that. I mean, but that also that's where the other thing comes in. I'm like, then what's my fucking problem? And it's like, oh, I get it now.
What is it?
Understanding myself. It took me till almost 38 to understand myself and be like, You have been alone your whole goddamn life, doing all this shit with no help. And then you realize I'm at my best when I'm at someone's throat. I am at my absolute fucking best when some stupid motherfucker sets me off or says the wrong thing, and I can show how I will slay you without having to lift a finger and just expose you for the fraud you are. This is what I do.
Yeah.
Because the stupidest motherfuckers have the biggest mouths and they say the shit.
Oh my God, yes.
And it's like, do you really want me to end you? And I fucking told you, if I could say names, I will. But if you don't want me to say names, I'm good with that too. But
what exactly happened where, I mean, something must have sparked this. Or was it just out of nowhere?
Well, it depends who you ask, I suppose. But to me, it was out of left field. Sort of. Not really. Not really. That's bullshit.
No, because we had a conversation 2 weeks ago about the other shit that went down. So
right, but then I look at I'm a retrospective motherfucker. I look back at shit and I was like, you always knew. You had in your gut these motherfuckers are fake.
Yeah.
But you always knew that if like I always my producer fucking said to me today, you said to me, the way this fucking individual would cap off text messages with like double X, kiss, kiss, fake as shit, Hollywood garbage. And that rubbed you the wrong way. Like, that's as fake as fucking the day is long.
Can I just stop you for a second? Literally, every single one of my friends that is a female comedian that's on our show that we're doing next Friday, which, by the way, it's all been announced. It's on the Facebook page. It's on our Instagram page. It's everywhere. Fucking 10 comedians, 13 bands. It's going to be fucking huge. But anyway, every female comedian that I talked to get on the show did the exact same thing. It's XX at the end every time. XX, XX.
My bad to them. I'll file that on my... Take it out on me. I can take it.
But see, I do it too. If they do it, I do it right back. It's like, oh, kiss, kiss, whatever, And there's one particular person out in this group of women and bands that is very, very powerful in Hollywood. And I say that with the utmost seriousness. She is married to one of the CEOs of one of the biggest movie production companies out there. So she is very powerful. So whenever she says XX, it's yes, dear, XX right back.
Well, to be fair, my view is my view and mine alone.
Of course.
So when I say this shit, this has nothing to fucking do with your perspective on things.
I don't even know.
I'm the furthest goddamn thing from the Hollywood type because everybody tells me you're too goddamn honest.
Yeah.
You're too ghetto. You're too fucking straight up. You're a white dude from a fucking place where in high school, like your fucking documentary talks about, in high school, you're one of 3 white people at best in your entire fucking classroom.
Wait a second. There's ghettos in Canada?
Jesus Christ. Let me bring you through where I come through. A 3-floor high school.
Okay.
Where they had to put metal detectors in every entrance because shit was going to go down.
What the fuck?
And a police station in the fucking high school.
Huh.
Yeah, there's ghettos here. Man. And I didn't give a fuck.
I've been sold the wrong shit. I was told it was the land of the free and that's here.
See?
Fuck. I'm all confused now. Fucking Canada.
I don't give give a fuck. I don't see color, man. I saw opportunity, like fucking, you know, I had the best of every culture. I had the food, I had everything. I was friends with everybody. It wasn't about color. It was about fucking aggression, about people's behavior. Beef starts with people being fraudulent.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It's not about color. It's not about fucking what you look like.
Oh, hell no.
It's about how you. No, it's about how you carry yourself.
Yeah.
If it was about color, and I'm one of 3 white people in a classroom, either, you know, 1,000 motherfuckers have terrible aim, or I should be dead. Because if it was about color,
Well, wait a minute. See, now I got to make a joke. Did you go to a high school full of Jango Fett clones that wore stormtrooper outfits that could never hit a fucking side of a brick wall? Because that would make sense. Because that's what you're describing right now. That you went to a school full of Jango Fett fucking clones that wear stormtrooper outfits that can't hit the broadside of a barn.
you just proved how little you listen to my show.
No, I don't. I listen to your show.
The first show I ever did, which was me just taking the piss, was me saying, fuck Star Wars.
I know.
Stupidest fucking movie ever.
See,
I hate it.
I know you hate it, and that's why I made the comparison. But I love Star Wars. I love Star Wars as much as I love Marvel.
See, God damn. I'm sorry, but we view things from a different perspective. That's why. I understand your love for Marvel, because I'm an art freak. Like, yeah. I grew up, it's in my documentary, and I'm not saying that to sell the fucking thing. People bought it. I don't give a shit if people buy it. But it's something we touched on. So for those that have heard it and fucking are bored by it, I put that out there. I escaped like my abusive fucking childhood and shit. My escape was drawing.
Yeah.
Because that would be my focus. Like, I'm so focused on that shit. And then it was really funny. My old man was a fucking cunt. Still is. But never gave me credit for shit, to my face at least. And he would mock everything I did. And I would draw something. He'd be like, what the fuck is that? And I'm like, Hulk. Why's it got tits? I'm like, that's his chest muscle. And he'd be like, oh. But I'd hear him talking to like the bitch he married that fucking hated me more than he did. And be like, he drew chest muscle on this motherfucker. Like, if this kid doesn't do something with art when he's older, I will be amazed. Because look, what fucking 6-year-old has that attention to detail? I caught wind of that. I heard that shit that I wasn't supposed to hear. And I was like, whoa, wait. He's giving me credit. That was a compliment. He won't do that to my face, but I just overheard a compliment.
Yeah.
From my harshest critic. So I guess he was fucking taking the piss when kind of questioning me, like, maybe I shouldn't take it too personal. Holy fuck. The one person that will never give me credit to my face just fucking went to another adult and said, he's 6. How the fuck does he have that attention to detail? And that became my MO with my art, was attention to detail, where people are like, holy fuck, dude. Look at the shit you do. The detail in it, I guess it makes sense.
And that's why you're going to tattoo the fuck out of me next summer.
I'm so good with that.
Dude, I'm going to be your blank canvas.
I would be happy to do your tramp stamp. No problem.
Dude, I want a big old fucking tramp stamp.
I'm taking the piss, but
I want the ugliest, gaudiest fucking tramp stamp ever. Something to where people like look at me and go, "Really? What the fuck is the point of that?" Just so you can ask me that question, motherfucker. That's all I care about. I want you to be able to ask me why. There's no reason other than that's why. Because you just answered it. Why? Because I can.
I tried to fuck with you and you just rolled with it. Like that's exactly what I want.
Hell yeah.
Like I want a bare head with like the paws on my ass cheeks. I want to make this a whole ordeal.
Hell no. What I want is I want like a fucking a fucking shark wrapped around my entire ass. Therefore, like the middle, like the mouth hole is my butthole. And when I shake and I clench my ass cheeks together, it looks like he's chomping down.
That's the smallest fucking shark noise happening. How about like a bass? Would you be cool with that?
It'd have to be a smallmouth bass. It wouldn't work to be a largemouth bass.
I'll do a trout.
Speaking of ass tattoos, have you ever seen that chick with the octopus coming out of her ass?
Oh, why?
Dude, she is a famous fucking stripper and porn star, but she's got this. I cannot think of her name but she's got this literal these tentacles coming out of her asshole, and it's like everywhere.
That's fucked up. Why?
I don't fucking. It got her attention.
I don't get it.
I want a shark mouth.
That will garner me the right attention.
Actually, I don't want you I don't want you down around my ass, so never mind.
I don't want it. Well, I mean, Jesus. Thanks for doing me this favor. It's like I'm gonna shoot you, but first I'm gonna give you a bulletproof vest, and then I'm not gonna shoot at you at all. Thank you. I mean, I ain't mad at that. I would almost rather listen to a Nickelback CD than fucking.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about that too.
I said almost. Though. I'd take my chances around your ass.
I don't think I want you to take your chances around my ass.
I don't think I want to either, but it's a lesser of two evils.
Can we have your assistant around my ass because she's hot? So.
I'm not sure I pay her enough for that, but
dude, I have a beautiful ass. I'm sure she would look at it and go, "Oh, that's a beautiful ass," and smack it and give it a kiss on one of my cheeks. Is Kyla there? I want to talk to her.
That's my producer.
Oh, either one.
Damn.
Both of them are hot. I wasn't sure which one was which. I was specifically talking about Kyla, though. Is she there? Hi! What?
There's so much I'm not going to say right now.
What'd I do?
There's so much I'm not going to say right now.
This is what Derek does. I think we all have established this.
And this is why it's best I do what I do. And I know when to shut my mouth.
What? I don't know what that means, but okay, we'll go with it.
I thought I was...
What? You thought what?
I was supposed to get to say shit about people.
Dude, the floor is open. And you're fucking wasted, and it's great.
I'm not fucking even remotely close to wasted, but I'll let you know when the fuck I even touch the cunt hair of wasted.
What are you drinking?
Whatever this piss is. 6% alcohol beer. Jesus Christ. I've had better.
What am I drinking? This I don't even know what percentage this is. Oh, this is 6.2. This is Thunder Peel. It's a hazy IPA from Flying Dog Brewery in Maryland. Thunder Peel.
I had some shit recently though before the show that was 8.6%, which
Woo!
it was a tall boy too, which was nice.
Was it an IPA?
No, it was a blonde.
A blonde? That was an 8.6?
Yeah, well, where the fuck was that from? Holland.
Oh, she's in the room, motherfucker. God damn it. That's why you wouldn't say nothing. My bad.
Yeah.
God damn, dude, you gotta warn me about this shit.
Nobody warned me you're gonna say this shit.
I don't think about things. I just don't have a filter. It just comes out of my mouth.
I don't have a filter. And I thrive on starting drama with stupid motherfuckers that deserve it.
Me too.
So I was like, what are my parameters? What can I say?
Dude, you can say whatever the hell you want.
But I don't want to fuck things up for you.
I don't even know what left to fuck up for me, to be honest with you. Because everything that I've been, mine goes a little bit deeper. Because it involves somebody else as well.
You're not saying shit.
Yeah. I don't want to say anything right now.
You didn't tell me though.
I will. Because I didn't know what else you were going to talk about.
I will straight up get up and take a piss on your goddamn show if you don't fucking tell me. I'm just fucking with you.
I know you wouldn't. No, I'll tell you. No, but I'll tell you off the air.
Yeah, those are fake threats. I just.
I know they are. I know they are. I know you're just messing with me.
I get a laugh out of you, but other people are probably like, these two are retarded, and I'm not listening to either of them anymore.
Dude, our episode from 2 weeks ago got like 60,000 downloads, and they must love us.
I just released the Johnny Brennan show.
And?
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
I mean,
Did I tell you who I got coming on the air next week?
no.
So I haven't confirmed the date yet. It's either gonna be Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday. So it's gonna be before the charity event next Friday. But I've got a gentleman coming on the show that is a former soap opera star. Okay. However, prior to becoming one of the biggest soap opera actors out there, was Mike Barnes in Karate Kid Part 3. The bad guy in Part 3. You know what I'm talking about? Karate's bad boy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sean Kanan is coming on my show next week.
I just don't know what to say. Because anybody that knows me is going to know if I say anything insincere. When it comes to Karate Kid, they're going to call me out on it. So.
Oh, let's have this conversation. Let's go.
So my personal assistant, Brianna, we had this thing where we'd have like terrible movie date night. Just, we're so close friends. I was like, why don't we have these little weird nights where it's just closed off to everybody.
Okay.
And we got to watch terrible fucking movies together. For me, I picked Karate Kid.
Which one?
First one.
How was that a terrible movie?
I love it, but I hate it because I'm like, it's like the 80s jerked off all over it, but in the worst possible way.
Dude, it's from 1984. You and I were 2 and 3 years old.
I was a year, you cunt.
No. In 84?
I was born in 83. I was born January 21st, 1983.
Okay, so you were okay. So I was 3 and you were 1. So either way.
See, you dusty old cunt. So, but I was
Slob
like,
on my knob, motherfucker.
I was just like, I don't know about this goddamn movie.
Dude, it's 80s tastic. Who cares?
I still love it.
It's the same thing with fucking Top Gun.
I, yeah, Top Gun has some shit that comes to light after a while where it's like,
dude, I watched it because it just came on Hulu here in the States about a month ago, and when it came on Hulu, I fucking watched that shit twice, back to back, because it's just so fucking good. Such a great movie.
To be fair, I believe it was actually Karate Kid 2 that I was quoted as saying, this movie gives me diarrhea because it's so bad.
Oh no, Karate Kid 2 was just as good as the first one. The third one is where it kind of tilted off. Because here's the thing. So, Karate Kid 2 and 3, Daniel legitimately won against the bad guy. Okay? He legitimately won against the bad guy. And the conspiracy theorists can say, oh, well, he had an illegal face kick and then he won. No, if you watch the whole fucking tournament, everyone's kicking each other in the face. It's the punch to the face that was illegal. Kicks to the face were obviously legal because up to that point in the entire fucking tournament, everyone got kicked in the face at least once or twice. So it's obviously illegal. So he won that one. He even got 3 legitimate points on his own. Then the second one, he beat up Chosen. Easy. I mean, not easy. I mean, it was a big fucking brawl, but he legitimately beat Chosen. However, in part 3, Mike Barnes whooped his ass for fucking 3 straight minutes. And then he decides he's going to do a fucking kata and then flip him and hit him one time and win. No, he did not win. It was cheap. Daniel lost that fucking movie, and it was cheapened because of it. And I'm going to compliment Mr. Sean Kanan next week and tell him how awesome he was in it because he deserved that title.
To be fair, I haven't seen the third one, and well,
if you ever watch the third one, you'll understand exactly what I'm talking about.
I haven't seen it, and I already agree with you. That's fucking.
But that's exactly what happened.
That's movie bullshit.
Yeah, the first 2, like I said, he legitimately won, but the third one he did not. And you watch it, it's like, really? That's how he fucking won? No fuck. I mean, it was so fucked up. Not even remotely cool at all. He blew the pooch on that one.
I love how you went the fuck off when I said some shit, and you're like, "No, damn it!"
Let me tell you why. So, a couple years ago, YouTube at the time, YouTube Red is what it used to be called, had that new Cobra Kai TV show. Okay?
New.
And I watched it. And I loved it. And then I forgot the second season came on last year. And I never got around to watching it. But then this year, Netflix bought it from YouTube, and now it's on Netflix. So my youngest daughter, my 10-year-old, she said, hey, let's watch Cobra Kai. I've heard cool things. I want to watch it. I'm like, cool. So her and I, one weekend, just binged season 1 and season 2 together on Netflix. And then she was like, can I watch the movies? I want to see what happens. Like, how did we get to this point? She wanted to know. She's a curious 10-year-old. So her and I literally binged watched, all of season 1 and 2 of Cobra Kai. And then we watched Karate Kid 1, 2, 3, and 4, the one with Hilary Swank in it. And she just fell in love with it. And now season 3 of Cobra Kai comes out in January. And she's she's fucking tense as shit. When's it coming out? When's it coming out? When's it coming out? So it's like now it's like a bonding thing between me and my daughter.
I love that though, because we all have that thing that we come a little late to the party with. I think for me it was 97 when I first saw Halloween for the first time.
Really?
Yeah, how weird is that? I remember being a child and seeing the ads on TV for it airing on TV, and it fucking I was like, oh my god, no.
Because that was the year that H2O came out too.
98 was. So I literally
It's 98 or 97?
98.
98.
So
Okay. All right.
because 78 was the first.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Well, for
So
some reason,
I
I was thinking
literally,
about-
I literally saw the first one, and then immediately because of her friend that rented the second one, saw the second one, and I got all caught up. And then we saw 4 at their birthday party and what have you. By 98, H2O was coming out, and I saw the trailer for it, and I almost shit my pants out of excitement because I was like, "Holy fuck!" Because this is all so new to me.
Yeah.
In like a 6 months period, that I was like, "Oh my god, there's gonna be the 20-year anniversary, fucking, and Jamie Lee Curtis is in it. Holy shit!" I fucking was so excited that it was all new to me. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's so important. That, because I had Nightmare on Elm Street and all that shit. It came out a year after I was born, and I kind of got caught up on all of that, and then you're lacking something.
Yeah.
And then you catch Halloween, which is so underrated, I think.
The first one, I don't think it's underrated because, I mean, for me, even looking back on it now, because I literally just watched it last month with my 10-year-old who watched all of them with us, except for 3, 4, 5, and 6. We did not watch 3, 4, 5, and 6, just because they don't fucking matter. They don't. 3 doesn't even have Michael Myers in it. And then 4, 5, and 6 just are stupid and campy. So for me, the series will always be 1, 2, H2O, and then Resurrection.
Damn.
Yeah, so that's how it goes for me. But then now they've done retconned to H2O and Resurrection with the 30-year anniversary of in 2018.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Do you hate it?
I loved it.
It's phenomenal, isn't it?
It is. So now, now only one that matters is 1 and then 2018, and then next year we're gonna get what is it?
Kills and then
Halloween Kills, yeah.
And then Ends.
Yeah. So, but see, that movie took a weird. Now there's so many fucking alliterations and ways you could watch it, and it's just so fucked. Everything just got retconned into some weird, oblivion now. Because I loved part 2. I absolutely loved part 2. They could, if they really wanted to, they could have started it over again with part 2 in 2018. He survived the fucking fly. He survived 10 gunshot wounds, but he can't, fucking survive getting lit on fire? That's a little bit ridiculous. Why couldn't he have been set on fire and gone to the fucking, and survived that and gone to the mental institution? Why they had the retcon part 2? Part 2 is fucking phenomenal.
The reason being is that Carpenter hated the second one.
Did he?
Yeah, he's gone on record to say he despises it.
Oh, see, I haven't looked at it much.
He felt it was he felt it was an abomination. He hated it. He felt like the original plan, because Halloween 3 was the original plan, that Halloween was going to be a fucking series of random stories, and the first one was just one of many. And then the success of Myers became so fucking abundant that it was like, oh, they want us to do another one now? Oh, Jesus. Okay, well, and he hated the fact that they were siblings.
I love that fact. That was a great fucking twist in part 2.
Right, but he hated it. He hated the way it all turned out. He felt it was all nonsense, and he said it was an abomination. It was rushed. It was fucking garbage, because he felt it to me, movie wise, it was like the second Korn CD.
But wait a minute. But he hated the fact of part 2 and all that stuff, but yet he turns around and makes Busta Rhymes the fucking, badass of Resurrection.
No, that's the thing, is he had nothing to do with those fucking movies. He bowed out after 2.
But his name's still attached to him.
Because he created the
Yeah.
character.
But either way, whose ever idea was it to make fucking, Buster Rhymes the fucking, the head badass who kills Michael Myers in Resurrection?
That's the thing, and that's where we get into the fucking Rob Zombie thing, where Rob did what he felt was right and said, "I just bought the rights to do Halloween,
Yeah.
and would like your blessing," and he's like, "Okay, have fun. That's it." Well, yeah, I don't fucking care. And Carpenter flat out fucking addressed that and said there's two types of rights to movies. There's the ones that get me paid, and there's the ones that don't.
Yeah.
The ones that don't, that's the response you get is, okay, have fun.
Yeah.
If I get paid, then I'm gonna have some fucking input, but otherwise,
Yeah, and see, that's why I find it so weird. The whole agreement that Marvel has with Sony right now for Spider-Man. Like, it's such a weird fucking deal. Like, if it's a Spider-Man movie, Marvel's making it with Sony's money, and it's part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. However, like 70% of the profits, even though Sony had nothing to do with it, go to Sony, and then Marvel only gets 30. However, if Spider-Man's in a Marvel movie, an MCU movie like Avengers, or he makes a cameo in Avengers Captain America Civil War or something like that, then Sony gets no profit at all. They get nothing. So it's a weird arrangement that I just don't understand at all. And and now they have the whole fucking Spider Villain verse that started with Venom, and now Morbius is coming out next year. Then there'll be Venom 2, Let There Be Carnage, and then they're also making a Hunter the Craven, Craven the Hunter movie. They're making but again, now Marvel has nothing to do with those at all, unless a new agreement can be reached to where they incorporate them into the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The whole licensing shit of movies is crazy. Because, I mean, you can also look at Universal. Universal had the rights to The Incredible Hulk. And they did the first one with, the Australian guy, which was horrible. And then they rebooted it with, what the hell is this? Edward Norton, which did really well, was a good movie. But they did that with Marvel. And then after that, they were like, you can just have him. Just go ahead and take the character back. You just cannot do any solo movies. He can be in any movie you want. Just take him back. You just can't do solo movies. It's like, this is weird. Weird as shit. And now, like, with the same types of licensing, like with the Disney Fox deal that happened last year, Disney bought Fox Studios. So they didn't buy but with that came like FX and FX Now and all the FX networks, but it didn't come with like the Fox affiliates throughout the United States. But it did come with FX. But anything that was produced and made at Fox Studios, Disney now owns. So now technically Disney owns Family Guy. I mean, so it's so weird how licensing works.
You're putting me in a weird spot too.
Why is that?
I mean, one, I hate that I'm older than Fox, but I am. Fox formed in '87. I was born in '83. So Fox is a TV network. Started out in 1987. I was already a little prick.
Dude,
and then
I'm older than you. How do you think I feel?
Right. So then they brought us fucking, Married with Children and In Living Color and all that great shit that I fucking adore.
Living Color, man. Mad TV.
But this, and I'm not trying to jerk off
Please don't.
my own guest that I had recently, but the Jerky Boys fucking movie was actually done by Disney, believe it or not.
Yes, it was.
A lot of
Well,
people,
it was done by MGM.
right? But Disney owns
MGM.
and they get the credit.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't realize Disney had everything to do with the Jerky Boys movie. And when they hear that, they're like, "What? How would they promote such a thing?" They do.
Yeah. Well, it's the same thing that it's going to happen in a couple years when Deadpool 3 comes out. From what I understand, Deadpool 3 will still be rated R. Obviously Ryan Reynolds will still be a part of it. But from what I understand, is they're releasing it as a Marvel Cinematic Universe movie. However, they're releasing it under the Fox banner. Therefore, it won't be associated with Disney. They'll say it's a Fox Studios production, but in reality, Disney owns Fox Studios, so that's how they're doing it.
Is that how you promote me on your show? Some prick. Rather than say my name, because then people are like, "Oh, fuck that guy." They're like, "Some prick is."
Dude, I tag you in every post.
I
How can you say anything else? I fucking tag you in every post.
I was wondering. I was like, "Is he getting heat because of me?" Because
No.
I don't want that for anybody.
Well, hold that thought. Let me pay some bills, and we'll be right back. Mute yourself. Tonight's episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. BetterHelp is an app that allows you to 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, connect with your therapist to make sure that you're getting the best help possible. BetterHelp is different in the fact that you don't have to go to your Cigna or Blue Cross Blue Shield website, look through thousands and thousands of therapists in your area that may or may not be accepting new patients, and then have to wait weeks upon weeks to get into that waiting room, and then wait an hour or two to get to see that person in that waiting room, only to find out that you don't connect on that personal level, and they're not what you need. BetterHelp avoids all that. They connect you with a therapist, and then you can choose right away whether or not you like them and decide whether or not you want to get a different one. BetterHelp is different because of that. And when you go to betterhelp.com/SIPod, you get 10% off your first month. BetterHelp is the best therapy app out there today. There's nothing better. And I'm so grateful to have connected with them because I use them. And as someone who speaks from a mental health perspective who has bipolar, it helps me every day. And I hope that they can help you as well. As a matter of fact, I know they can. So again, do yourself a favor, go to betterhelp.com/SIPod for 10% off your first month. BetterHelp. You can't go wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's episode is also brought to you by Manscaped.com, where right now you guys can go to that website and get some of the best manscaping products on the market today, including this right here, the Lawnmower 3.0. What's this, you ask? Not only is it the best manscaping device for your chest, your balls, your shaft, everything, your taint, but it's also completely waterproof, and with skin-safe technology, it prevents nicks, cuts, and all the other stuff in between. And when you go to manscaped.com right now, you can get this awesome product inside the Perfect Package 3.0, which includes these lovely little cleanup pads which you can stand on in the bathroom and not have to worry about getting your pubes everywhere. It also includes ball toner, which they call a crop reviver, which helps prevent chafing and ingrown hairs, but then also a ball deodorant. That's right, ball deodorant. Help keep those man bits fucking smelling fresh all day long. And also, not pictured here, because I'm fucking wearing them, is a nice nylon breathable pair of boxers that are so freaking comfortable. That entire package, again, which includes the Lawnmower 3.0 is only $99.99. And when you use promo code SuckItPodcast at checkout, you get 20% off and free shipping. But then that's not only it. They also have another package called the Performance Package, which includes the Weed Whacker, which is a freaking nose and ear hair trimmer. And that's $119.99. Again, 20% off of that. That's a great deal. Perfect for the holidays. Christmas is right around the corner. Get yourself this amazing package to keep your package looking fantastic. Again, that's manscaped.com, promo code SuckItPodcast for 20% off your entire order plus free shipping. Trust me when I say your balls will thank you. All right, we're back. So I'm thinking, I've got 3 of these fucking these lawnmower 3.0s from Manscaped. The 3 of the kits. I think next Thursday, the day before let's do next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, 2 days before the concert, I'll go ahead and give away one of these kits.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You might save someone's yam bag.
Yeah, guys, shave your fucking taint. Shave your fucking balls. You don't want your fucking woman going down on you and getting a fucking hair in their goddamn mouth. Fucking take care of your junk. Jesus Christ.
You can't teach people common sense.
No, you can't. That's why I have 2 very polar opposite sponsors in Manscaped and then BetterHelp. So I get to save your junk with Manscaped, and then I get to save your brain with BetterHelp.
Your brain might get fucking better help if you learn how to, not get laughed at when you have a 70s bush.
Man, if you have a 70s bush downstairs, that's just wrong.
Right.
Not even fucking, the 70s porn, well, they're all pretty much dead, from AIDS. But, not all of them. But the ones that are still, like Ron Jeremy. Ron Jeremy is around. He doesn't, I'm sure he takes care of his shit.
At this age, he probably can't even see it. He's got a gut.
Dude, he's had that gut since the 70s.
That is true.
Dude, he's looked, but that man has not aged in 40 years either. The only thing about him that's changed is like he's got gray hair, but like other than that, he looks the exact same as he did in 1976.
I'm not touching this.
What?
There's so much I could say. I just won't. I'm not a Lord of the Rings fan by any stretch of the imagination, but I just view this big bearded cunt holding his fucking staff, and it just a gray fucking Ron Jeremy. It fits the description. I'll let everyone else do the math. I'm not gonna fucking get into that weird nerd shit. I can't do it justice.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about Ron Jeremy's dick being his fucking staff or his magic wand. I don't.
Right.
That just took a weird turn, brother. What the hell's wrong with you? Fucking Canada.
I'm at that point where I just don't give a fuck anymore.
Fucking Canada, man.
Right. I'm not the savior of this goddamn country.
Okay. First, I do have to say this though. Hats off to Canada and whatever network it is up there that handles Letterkenny, because they were able to get the season finished, and it debuts here in the States on the Saturday after Christmas here on Hulu, and I am so excited.
Every fucking time.
Dude, I love Letterkenny is the best thing to come out of Canada since Alanis Morissette.
That's not saying much.
Dude, You Ought to Know was one of the greatest fucking rock songs of the 90s.
And it came from what? Her fucking some idiot from Full House.
Cut it out.
A show about 3 dudes that claim to be straight living in San Francisco together. Jesus Christ. Come on.
Dude.
Let's do math.
Dude, you can't fuck with John Stamos.
I don't want to fuck with John Stamos.
Dude, John Stamos is another guy that has not aged in 30 fucking years.
Hats off to him.
Dude, that is it's that Greek blood, man.
You know? But, like, Bob Saget sold his soul to do that show because he was a vulgar-ass stand-up comedian.
He did. But you know what? He's fucking living large now.
And who's this other retard that fucking, like, you know, Alanis is banging? This idiot. Come on.
Oh, now? I don't know who she's banging now.
No, I mean
Dave Coulier?
Yeah.
Yeah. But, you know, back to John Stamos, though. You kind of can hate on John Stamos because he fucking lost Rebecca Romaine to the fat kid from Stand By Me. So, I mean...
I kind of love John Stamos.
I do too. Dude, you know that he was one of the he used to be the drummer for the Beach Boys back in the 80s?
Yeah, you know, I love John Stamos for a totally more ridiculous reason.
Why is that?
That's more juvenile. If you've ever seen the show Clone High, which you probably have not, but
Is that a Canadian thing?
Probably.
Okay.
It's the greatest fucking... Oh.
Is it like Degrassi?
No. Degrassi sucks.
Is that show still even on?
I hope not. It's terrible.
I don't even know. I just know that it was
I
Canadian.
hated it in the 80s, and then when they rebooted it, and then that Drake retard fucking in a wheelchair fucking like... Are you kidding me? Worst rapper on the planet.
Was Degrassi... I never watched it. Was it a drama or was it a comedy?
Fucking tell you, I never watched.
Was it like was it like your version of Saved by the Bell?
We have Saved by the Bell, you asshole.
You do?
Jesus fucking Christ. What do they teach you over there?
I don't know.
We had Saved by the Bell fucking forever. I grew up with that shit. What the fuck else do you assholes think you have that we don't? I need to hear this.
I don't fucking know. Dude, I don't know what crosses the fucking border or not. They could have taken one look at fucking Mark Paul Gosselaar and said, who the fuck is Zach Morris? And fuck this show, and we ain't airing this here.
Dude, Dead Man on Campus was one of the best movies ever, and he was in it.
Yes, he was.
That
movie was so fucking funny.
Was that not fucking fantastic?
It was so fucking funny.
Most idiots don't realize that moron unless I say he was in Scary Movie and he had the baby dick. Like, oh, that blonde guy. I'm like, yeah, the fucking
Mark
idiot.
Paul Gosselaar was in Scary Movie?
No. The fucking moron that they're trying to get to kill himself.
Oh, him. Yeah. Okay.
Baby dick.
Yeah, baby dick. Yeah, I remember now.
That's the only way. And then he was in Freddy vs. Jason.
Yes, he was. Yeah.
Right. So people didn't know what he's done. I'm like, Jesus fucking, when I say he's in Dead Man on Campus, they're like, who? I'm like, ugh. Okay, he was in fucking Scary Movie. You youngin' motherfucker. Like, okay. You don't get the Scary Movie reference. Fine. Freddy versus Jason. He was the cop. Oh, well, that old guy? No, motherfucker, not the old guy. It's like, I get it. His part wasn't huge, but bear with me.
Yeah, right.
He fucking had a few minutes. Like, just acknowledge him.
So, let's actually have a conversation here, and this is how we'll end the show. So, I love this show. Is Nickelback the greatest band of all time? And no. I've let you based on this for an hour and 15 minutes without giving you the answer. The short answer is definitely not. I just did it for clickbait. So thank you very much for, for down, because you sure as hell ain't watching. Nobody ever fucking watches the show. They download it, but they don't ever fucking watch it. I hate YouTube. But you better, okay, I don't care if you never have watched an episode of this show and you only listen. I swear to God, the only episode I ever want you to come watch on YouTube is next Friday. There's 45 to 60,000 downloads on average per day for this fucking show. Please come watch next Friday, 6 p.m. East, 3 p.m. West, for the Toys for Tots telethon. Again, 12 bands, 10 comedians, 6 hours of nothing but awesomeness. So please come and watch this. If you never watch another show, again, I don't care. Continue to download me, please. Spotify, Apple, everywhere else. But please come and watch next Friday, because it will be fucking off the fucking charts. So I wanted to have this conversation with you. Bands that have been around longer than 20 years that you think are in your top 5 of all time. And then we'll compare, and then we can kind of come to a conclusion on who unanimously we can agree on is the best band of all time. Older than 20 years. So 2000 and before.
All right. For me,
Give me your top 5, yeah.
Korn.
Okay.
Slipknot.
Okay.
Pantera.
Okay.
Oh my God, there's so many though. I mean, I gotta go older.
You can go however older you want. It's your top 5.
No, I have to just out of common sense, honestly. Not just preference, but I gotta fucking touch on older shit. I gotta put Aerosmith.
You don't have to, but okay.
No, but I feel like I have to because longevity is key.
Yeah.
And I'm coming from a business perspective, not just a fan perspective.
Okay.
And I dig their old shit. I think they fucked up though, but whatever.
Yeah.
My God. How many am I at now?
You're at 4.
And I gotta pick how many?
5.
Oh shit. Man, I don't want to pick stuff that's no longer in existence either though. Because someone died or some shit. And I guess Pantera fucked that up. So
No, but still, I mean,
I gotta go with Led Zeppelin then.
you can go with Zeppelin, okay. So Zeppelin, Pantera, Aerosmith, Slipknot, and Korn are your top 5.
We'll go with
It's
that.
an interesting top 5. Interesting top 5. All right, so mine would be Metallica,
See? Fuck.
Avenged Sevenfold.
I wanted Metallica, but
Yeah, so Metallica, Avenged Sevenfold, Slipknot.
hard, isn't it?
Yeah, the last 2 are the hardest.
You see what I'm saying? It's not fucking easy. You in the hot seat. It's not fucking easy.
See, and I'm the one who came up with this idea. I should have had my top 5 already picked out.
Fucking tough because then the second you solidify, you're like, fuck, I should have picked. And Metallica's for me was one.
Um,
No pun intended.
I'm gonna have to say Prince.
Oh, I didn't know we could do that. I thought we meant bands, not.
I mean, he is a band.
Yeah, sort of.
It was a solo artist, but he had a band behind him. It's not like a little bit different.
You're a cunt.
So, and then I would have to say,
you're a cheeky prick.
the Eagles.
Really? That's fair. I guess that's fair.
Yeah, because the Eagles, unlike, Rolling Stones or unlike Aerosmith, were a rock band, but they also, you know, drove across different genres into they kind of had a psychedelic, fan base. They also had an alternative fan base. They had a funk, they had a little bit of everything. There was a little bit poppy, a little bit disco-y, it was a little bit of everything. And, so I give them a lot of credit because of how much they carved the line out for their own way.
I'm a little salty no one picked Blondie because
Oh, no. She's not even probably in my top 20.
oh Jesus. But KRS-One fucking obviously felt that there was enough influence there with her dabbling in, with Debbie dabbling in fucking rap that he paid that respect back. And KRS-One, when it comes to the rap industry, is one of the fucking legends.
Yeah, he is.
No one can ever fucking go at him.
No.
Or else their career's over. So, for me, that one was a big one.
Oh yeah, I mean, there are, I would say, 4 or 5 legendary rappers that you just don't talk shit about. Otherwise, your career is going to go to shit. So you've got Biggie and you've got Tupac. Then I would say KRS-One's in there. I would say, I would also say Dre and Ice-T as well. Because Ice-T is another one of those that has towed that line between, musical genre. Started out in gangster rap, then got a bunch of his fucking buddies together and made a fucking, hardcore fucking punk metal band, and still making fucking metal today with Body Count.
Body Count, whatever. Like, T is a legend.
He is a fucking legend, and he doesn't pull any fucking punches. Now, I will talk shit about his acting career, but I will not talk shit about his movie career. Let me tell you about his acting career. Let me go ahead and give you this. So this motherfucker has been on Law & Order SVU for what, 25, 30, how long is that damn shit been out? Fucking 20, 25 years, right? And still, every fucking episode, this motherfucker acts confused on why people are doing this shit. Motherfucker, you've been doing this shit for how long? And you still, every fucking episode, you go, man, you mean to tell me that guy gets off on little girls? Yes, he gets off on little girls. How many fucking episodes have you had where little dude was getting off on little girls? How fucking hard is this to understand?
Damn. I think it's an agenda, though. Honestly. And I'm not saying it to be a dick. I'm saying that to be realist. Black people will constantly point out the obvious. They'd be like, how many white pedophiles are out there again? Before y'all want to talk shit? And it's true. Every pedophile is fucking white. Sorry, but it's true. So he doesn't get it. I get that. I fucking, as a white person, I understand his oblivion to this bullshit. Because
is that true?
It's fucking very true.
I need someone to fact check that.
White people are pedophiles. Sorry, and I'm white and I hate it, but it's true. I've never heard of a fucking black pedophile. Fucking,
I don't think I ever have either.
Right.
Fuck.
I'm not wrong.
Dude, what the hell is wrong with our race? We're fucking idiots.
We're terrible. Like Hitler is white. How we forgotten this shit? Jesus Christ.
Oh, hold on. Let me address the comments real quick. Yes, Kitten. This is a fucking exact same rant I gave to you the other day, but I felt the need to go off on it again because I brought up Ice-T. But anyway, go on.
Hitler's white. Charles Manson, white.
Stalin, white.
Right. Fucking every pedophile out there.
Donald
fucking
Trump.
White.
Donald Trump.
Jesus. Like, just because I'm white doesn't mean I fucking advocate for these assholes. I think it's terrible. So I get what the show's doing. He's kind of black. He kind of doesn't understand why fucking. What do you mean someone would do this to children? Like, we don't do that shit.
But even then, I don't care who you are. After 20, 25 years of doing the exact same thing, you would think you would get jaded at this point.
You
Oh,
still have to
another
step
one.
back.
All right, whatever. Let's go find him. You know.
No, he's 25 years in. He's like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all white folks? I work for the majority of you assholes. Am I on the right side at this point? You fuckers gave me the badge, and now I'm starting to question if I'm on the right side of the fence.
Yes, you are. Nobody wants to be on the side of the fence with the pedophiles.
Should I be listening? But white folks gave me the goddamn badge, and now are making me chase down white folks that do this shit to children. Am I on the right side here?
Yes.
Or are y'all gonna make me fucking start smiling and nodding when you give me a Nickelback CD at the Christmas party? You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. If anyone gives me a fucking Nickelback CD for fucking Christmas, I swear to God, we will fight. I will use that fucking CD as a fucking ninja star and just start chucking it at you.
Start slashing throats. I in my hiatus, not that anyone gives a shit, but
I give a shit.
you were talking about I took a hiatus from like social media and shit, like I tend to do because fame's a cunt. And I started just kind of doing nothing, literally nothing. No more work. I'm a fucking work freak. Everyone knows this. So I did literally nothing but play video games. And for the first time ever, I played Dead Rising 3.
Oh, really?
And I was like,
Red Dead Redemption.
nah, Dead Rising 3 is like,
That. Okay, never mind. You're right. I'm sorry. Yeah.
like, are you kidding me? Killing zombies could be this much goddamn fun.
Hell yeah.
That like they die in such a way.
Yeah. See now for everyone who's listening, I have a wish list for Christmas. Being that I'm all alone in this world now that my everyone has left me. I'm all alone. The only person I have is Keith. If anyone would like me to buy me Assassin's Creed Valhalla or Black Ops Civil War, that would be fantastic for Christmas. Xbox One, please.
Oh, you got Xbox One as well?
Yeah, that's what I play.
Oh, we're gonna do some stuff then live together.
Dude, I have no problem gaming with you live. Let's fucking do it.
Yeah, send me the games you want, fucking in inbox, and I think there's a certain motherfucker that might make that happen. But yeah, I don't do a lot of live stuff, but like
You're live with me. We're live right now.
they fucking ruin everything for me, dude. They do. I love the Friday the 13th game, and then they just started shutting down all the servers. And I'm like, oh, you cunts!
See, that's why we need to play the new Black Ops, Call of Duty Black Ops, and Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Oh, Assassin's Creed. That. How many fucking games do we need?
Okay, I'm sorry, but every single Assassin's Creed has been the fucking sweetest of fucking nectar titties I've ever had. I mean, all of them so fucking good. I've played every single one of them multiple times, and that shit is the greatest fucking nipple in my mouth ever.
I didn't love 3.
Brotherhood? I think that was Brotherhood.
Yeah, I didn't like hate it, but I didn't love it. I felt like 3 was a cash grab, and then it kind of got weird where it was like after that it was okay again.
Yeah, it was. And then Brotherhood was 3, and then 4 was Revelations.
Yeah, so 3, I guess I didn't
Yeah.
love. I thought it got a little fucking cash grabby.
Yeah.
But then after that, like, they came cool again.
Yeah, Revelations was the last Ezio story, and then they started going off with the other ones. Then they had the American Revolution one. Then they had the pirate one. Now they have Valhalla, which is Vikings.
Yeah, I haven't played
mean,
the pirate one.
The pirate one is oh crap! I have it right here. Oh, and then they also have an Ancient Egypt one too. That's Assassin's Creed Origins. So I forgot about that one. I think the pirate one was Black Flag.
Yeah, I haven't played that, but it looked like fun as
Oh,
fuck.
dude, it was so much fun.
I haven't played it, but I want to.
Dude, I've played them all, man. Well, except for Valhalla. But yeah, that's on my list, man.
All right, well, now I know.
Valhalla and the new Black Ops.
Yeah.
Those are my want list for this year.
Yeah. So
Being that I don't have anybody to hold at night, please.
you never know. Canadian Claus might come along in spite of all the naughty things you've been saying about.
Mrs. Claus. I'll take a shot at Mrs. Claus. You know she's been around a while, so she knows she's dirty. I'm sorry, but after fucking the same guy for a few hundred years, you're gonna get bored. You got to figure some shit out. So you know she knows some shit.
Sweet, general juice for Jesus. I don't know what to fucking tell anybody about what you're saying anymore.
I'm
But
just saying,
all
Mrs. Claus is dirty. That's what I'm saying.
all I know is what I could do.
I don't want to know what you can do. I don't want to know what you can do. Are we talking sexually or physically?
I meant buying gifts for him.
Oh, okay. Well, gifts I'm all about. I don't want anything sexually from you. At least not today. Maybe over the summer when it's just you and I.
Sometime, yeah, your tune might change, and then I gotta expose some shit that's weird. That I don't want to do that. So don't let it go to that level.
Hey man, I don't know. We're gonna be shooting a movie together. It might get boring. Who knows?
Big as that boring, I blame Crystal. Cause
I know, right?
how are you gonna play like my main fucking focus and then not, keep me focused? You know what I'm saying? If I start focusing on guys and shit, she's fucking up.
I know,
So,
right?
I mean,
Come on, Crystal. What
you
the
have
hell?
you have every excuse. She volunteered for this position in multiple movies, and I'm like, okay, let me fucking make it happen then.
Yeah.
So you're volunteering to be my main focus.
Well, she's gonna be in my movie too, I believe. So
Oh.
we're gonna get yours done, then we're gonna get mine done.
But yours is just like, what the fuck?
So fucked up.
I'm gonna pull strings, and I'm gonna get Rick Astley to do this shit. I'm gonna be like, really?
Don't say nothing.
I'm gonna be like, what the fuck else are you doing?
I can make that happen. Trust me. Don't say nothing else. Don't say nothing else. It's so fucking good.
I won't say shit.
It's gonna be so fucking good.
I won't say shit.
Dude, I love having, shows with you because it's been like an hour and a half and we've literally not finished one conversation. We just keep bouncing back and forth. It's been like 10 conversations and none of them have a fucking outcome. People tomorrow morning driving to fucking work and be like, what the fuck?
My bad.
All right, so, okay, hold on. Let's rewind 30 minutes and go back to the music conversation. The only one that was on both of our lists was Slipknot. So do you think we can universally declare that Slipknot is the greatest band of all time?
I don't think we can declare fucking literally anything ever to be
No,
great.
but Tattness and Suck It can. What Derek and Keith say, our opinion.
Then let's say yeah. Because everyone's gonna disagree. Because I feel it's the most redundant fucking
It's a conversation that can never be.
no. Because
No,
everyone's
there's no
gonna
conclusion. But
right.
I mean, for me, is my favorite band of all time. You know, there's nothing better than Avenged Sevenfold for me. I'm pissed off as all hell at them right now, but Avenged Sevenfold is my favorite band of all time. And a close second would be Metallica. Um, but at the same time, to where credit is due with Slipknot.
Absolutely.
I mean, now, you know, Metallica, Slipknot, and Avenged Sevenfold have very linear paths. They've all had a lot of the same shit. They've all had somebody die on them. You know, they've all come back from adversity. They've all had drug problems. I mean, they've had a lot of the same shit happen. So, in my opinion, those three, at least of our generation, let's just say it that way, of our generation, I would say Slipknot, and then Metallica and Avenged Sevenfold are tied for me.
That's fair.
I mean, just not still. I mean, but Avenged Sevenfold's still my favorite of all time.
That's fair.
But for the sake of this conversation, based off of what we're talking about, those three bands have so much in common. Whether it be the Rev, you know, drug overdose with Avenged Sevenfold, or you know, Paul dying from Slipknot, or Cliff, you know, dying from Metallica. You know, it's one of those things that just, there's so much going on there, and the drug addictions from all three bands, and you know, just the way they've had these waves of sounds, they're so fucking similar. It's not even funny. So that's how I would do it. I would say 1 and 2 are you know, well, 2 is tied, but 1 would be Slipknot, and Metallica and Avenged Sevenfold tied for 2nd and 3rd.
You know, I feel,
And that is going to cause huge arguments.
yeah, that's as valid as any fucking top 10 list.
I mean, yeah. I mean, because
There-
I could also say, I personally, in my opinion, of our generation, Sinister Gates of Avenged Sevenfold is the greatest guitarist of our generation.
but you know,
And people would shit all over me for that.
right? Art.
Oh, look at Kurt Hammett. Or what about this? Or what about, you know, Dimebag? Or what about then? And then. Okay, what about Prince? Oh, you're all right. This is just my opinion.
Exactly. Art is subjective. People are gonna be so mad that I grew up with Nirvana and never fucking put them in my top 5.
Nirvana will never be in my top 20.
You know, it's not a knock at anybody.
No.
It's just when I'm put on the spot, I go to what.
Ah, you know who we both forgot on our lists? Foo Fighters.
I was gonna go Guns N' Roses.
But see, GNR isn't in my top 20 either.
Damn.
But see, I could probably take Prince out and put Foo Fighters in that place, because I do love Dave Grohl. He's a fucking god.
We gotta talk about this off the air because I got a lot of shit to talk about that. Just personal, and our differences and like how we feel about that. But I also gotta take a wicked leak. So
That's fine.
What's that?
We can go ahead and wrap it up. It's been an hour and a half. It's our normal time.
well, that's what I'm saying. It's off the air. I can
Exactly.
there's a lot of shit to talk about off the air anyway.
Exactly. All right, but anyway, so guys, again, come back tomorrow for another brand new episode of Suck It. Tomorrow I have the band. Who do I have tomorrow? I have the band. Well, I gotta pull it up. The band Good Things on with me tomorrow. But aside from all that, next Friday, 6 p.m. East, 3 p.m. West, or for assholes in Nova Scotia, 7 p.m.
Man. Damn.
Our Toys for Tots charity event featuring 12 bands, 10 comedians, and a bunch of other special guests. for Toys for Tots. Again, if you never, ever, ever come to my YouTube channel ever again, this is the one episode I want you to come watch. Still download the podcast every day, and I appreciate all 50,000 of y'all doing that. But this next Friday, was it 10 days from now, please come and watch this episode. You will not regret it. You will not miss it. But from good old Keith over there, we bid you guys adieu. I will see you back here tomorrow, and Keith will be back with me next Friday for our charity event. But as always, stay healthy,